So what's next for the startups? Their user rights. Their user rights or rights of the principal for sharing their personal information. User rights being one of the most important things of privacy, we need to discuss that as well. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy, and we are going to talk about automating user rights in startups. Why does it matter? User rights are important. If you actually look at, it's the user rights that has brought in the entire concept of privacies and regulations and laws around privacy. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because in the context of breach of information, it's the user which is affected, right? If there's a financial fraud or any other happening with my personal information, I'm the one who is getting hampered, and that's why the laws have been created to help me out with it. Manual handling of all this could be very slow and also error prone. Who will keep resolving these errors regularly? Regulators therefore need speed and accuracy. Important. Time bound. Not that someone comes in and says, I want to know what personal information do you have? And as a fiduciary, I go and say, okay, let me find out where is the database. Right? It's all digital. Even the Indian Act talks only of digitized format of data. But still, if I don't have a proper way of searching that information, sharing that information, moving ahead on that information, then it is difficult for anyone to handle, and I cannot respond with speed, and maybe could be bring in some compromise to the accuracy also. Automation frees your mind from all other areas, or rather for other areas of work. Automation is like building an express lane for the privacy requests. So, what are the core rights to automate? Now, actually, every right should be automated, but there are few which are very, very important. Very good. For example, I need to know what information you have, my right to access. So, I should have a platform where I can go put in my PII, some basic of it, of course, or maybe when you onboarded me, you created a ID for me. Like for example, a bank account. I have a online login. I can go and change my name and address, right? So it should be that simple. Right to access should be that simple to access. In banks, also in some of the banks, it needs a process to make those changes, but at least you can easily access it online. Right to erasure. I want to get my data completely removed from your repository. Right to portability. I want you to export my data in a readable format. I can take that data as it is to another provider, or I can uh, use it or keep a copy with me. I'm not saying I'm stopping service with you. I'm just saying I need a copy of my information. Right to withdraw consent. Consent is an important factor, and withdrawing consent is even a bigger, more important factor. Right to be informed. I should have access to your privacy notices, and I should have access to whatever updates that happen on privacy notice. You should inform me. Right to be informed is also equally important from the point of view that if you have bought a database from a database selling company, I need to be informed about what data you have. It could be a mix of access requests as well as to be informed. Right to access or be informed. Right to access would be more easily handled when you say that you onboarded me as a principal directly with my permission. That's where you have been able to share my login IDs with me or my validations on SMS or something. But right to be informed, how do you inform me? Are you sure the SMS number you have is correct? And the most important one is the grievance redressal, the system that helps you a way to find out how to share your concerns. The escalation matrix. How does automation work? It captures requests through convenient forms, could be web based, could be a complete CRM in itself or a tool in itself. Verify the identity automatically, send an SMS, get validation, Aadhaar authentication, any option. Connect it to internally to your data map so that you can fetch the data for the user and you log each and every action for future audit purposes. The blueprint says requests should be taken in through a form or API. ID should be verified using an email, OTP, single sign on. System query could be put in to pull up or request some data, and some confirmation be provided that the data has been received. And as mentioned earlier also and spoken multiple times, everything has to be tracked. Audit logging has to be done at every stage. From implementation tips, integrate all this with your existing CRM or your database. Automate the easy cases first. Add the status tracking to monitor the progress of what is happening on the system. Update the users through automated SMSs. Send them message whenever there is a change in the status. A new position, a new description, a new attachment, a new feedback. Even take a follow through feedback, even if you think the concern has been closed. Automation should be used to your advantage. It should help you improve your time to respond back and should be safe to you, should be done properly. So that's about automating user rights. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.